Hello everyone and welcome to another video commentary. This time we are looking at Doctor Who Evermore, Episode 3, Journey Through the Multiverse, Part 2.
Any comments you want to make before this, or should we just get right into watching the fabulous Part 2?
I'm pretty ready.
I'm ready, boys.
Fabulous Part 2.
Are you looking forward to seeing your boyfriend, George?
Always.
Cool.
Taylor forever!
Taylor forever.
Yes.
We will film again with Owen someday. The weather may conspire against us. People may drop out about 12 hours before we try and film it, but we will get it done.
You'll see it eventually, guys. One day.
Anyway, Pete, press play.
Okay. We should have done the Sonic thing, shouldn't we? Could have had our nice Christmas Sonic screwdrivers.
We could have made JJ do it because he never gets to use it.
He gets to use
one of the
it.
stories.
I get to use it. Do I use it? I just remember, yeah. Well, we'll see it and I'll laugh.
That's Sonic Gate.
Sonic Gate, classic. Right.
So guys, are we ready to watch Part 2?
Yes.
Yes, just press play!
Okay. I think we got a previously coming up. Here we go.
Oh, here we go. The last one didn't have a previously for Planet Ghost, so...
Yeah, but this is part
It's not
2
connected,
of 2.
you muppet.
But it's actually Evermore episode 3.
JJ.
I was quite happy with this previously.
Again, it's just the cliff notes.
Why you're pointing mechanic. So why don't you all just calm down and explain everything to one another? I am dying, Doctor.
Some nice.
I'm dying, Doctor.
There we go.
That's
we
favourite.
lasted, what, 20 seconds?
Sorry. That's really cracked me up. Oh. Good times.
Editing Pete, just cut JJ out.
Yeah.
Just paste something over
What's
his
this
face.
blank space in the middle?
We'll just paste like a cardboard cutout of Michael.
Oh, man.
Actually, just Photoshop Michael's face over JJ's.
Easy. Have fun, Pete.
God, I miss when you had Photoshop and you could do this stuff with me.
Good times.
I understand your dedication. I really do.
I just look so tired.
I won't let
It was those bloody scouts or whatever they
Yeah,
were.
exactly.
Here we go.
happen. No, you can't be here.
But I am, bitch.
Did you really think I wouldn't be able to find you, Kravix?
Evil.
At least we got the nice zooms in still.
Of course.
And here we have a pretty late addition to the story.
Yeah.
Filmed towards the end of production, a nice
It is
prologue.
The glorious return of Owen.
Owen as Caleb.
And also Adam Mayhew as Cardinal Dexterous.
Yes. So how did this scene come about? This sequence even? Because I can't remember.
I think it was because by this point we were definitely doing it in 2 parts, and I was like, you know what, it'd be nice to have Owen in there, and it'd be nice to have like something going into the Dark Doctor's sort of backstory. And originally, full disclosure, this sequence was going to end with Caleb being killed by the Dark Doctor to sort of set up how evil the Dark Doctor is.
Whoa.
And then, through a combination of being pointed out that I was killing off Owen again, and also because by this point we were developing the idea for Doctor Who Eternal, it was like, oh, we can use this Caleb in Eternal,
Yes.
and if we give it an open ending, that sort of sets up
It's
where we
the
want to
green
go
boy.
later on. And of course we got Tom Bowen as Clarence.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I think it
Good
was
guy,
just,
Clarence, this time.
I think it was just we could play with the alternate universe idea and do like this sort of more grizzled Caleb and this sort of nicer Clarence.
We should have made him blue, I reckon. Blue face.
Well, if you still had Photoshop, JJ, we could do this.
Imagine how many keyframes that would have been.
And don't give the idea, you muppet. The only alternative we have is trying to find that mask and painting it green.
Blue.
Blue. I'm having a stroke.
That's a great shot. I always like that one.
I do like this. I really like this sequence.
You used like a different lens for that shot, did you? You did.
Oh, I think I
something.
used the super lens thing. Yeah, the I can't remember the zoom lens.
The good thing is about the lighting and where this is, you can't see the silver mark over the eye where you.
Alternate
What
universe
is it?
Claris.
He hasn't been twatted in the face.
We should do a commentary drinking game. How often do we mention the being twatted in the face?
I'll do it on
We'd be dead.
I'll do it on purpose.
I just want to drink.
Don't we all?
But I would like to know.
The only thing I'm getting annoyed about myself in the scene is the thinking, trim your beard up, mate. There's bits where you're just hanging down. Have some.
That's what I have. With my
When you
grow
did a
it.
custom Sonic.
Oh.
Yeah, custom paint Sonic. I
Is
did.
that the 8th Doctor's Sonic originally?
Oh, I remember that really hurting. Really
Yeah.
I was like,
I remember
I'm meant
first
to be
time we
dead,
did
but ow!
Isn't there? There's an outtake of you.
Yeah,
pitching,
probably.
isn't there?
Yeah, him just.
Oh.
One thing I do like is.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we got the
General
hello there.
Kenobi.
Love it.
General Caleb.
Also, do like how when I kill Claris, I don't just zap him. I full on stab him
You
with
stab
it.
him. Oh, trust me. I know.
Admire the conviction.
Though I can't. Say.
Sorry, JJ.
That's alright. I
Looks good.
punched you in the face. What are you
That's
talking about? So this was shot on different days, wasn't it?
Yeah, this was
Didn't
two
we do
consecutive
one?
days.
Didn't
yeah.
we do one day of it and then things? Was it the light we ran out? Or we ran out
No, this was you and Owen weren't here on the same day.
We're not.
No. Do you not remember this?
No.
You had to talk to the tree.
Right, the tree is
No, I
Owen.
don't remember that.
Yeah, you talked to the tree.
Talk to the
then,
damn tree.
Then the next day it was like, Owen, can you just stand in front of this tree? Yeah.
You just like, talk to the tree. It's just like. No, I genuinely don't remember having to talk to a bloody tree.
I can't remember. I feel like Owen must have asked about like what costume to have for this.
And what
You
did
say you could
say?
go wild because it's a different universe.
So you put a denim jacket on.
Somehow we ended up with the denim jacket.
It looks a lot better than his first appearance where he's just in a bloody t-shirt.
I don't mind which. Just make sure you get the device.
Because this was like September 2021, I want to say.
Yeah.
Or was it like something like the 31st of August to the 1st of September?
I think this was before I started working at the end of this year, so I think this was September, maybe August, September.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I have to look it up. I'm wondering if it is like 31st of August, 1st of September.
yeah.
Because we wrapped in September, and this wasn't the last bit we shot.
This entire universe is mine.
One I do like how it shows that even though he meant to, I always play the Dark Doctor, as he presents himself as very well kept together, refined, but underneath he's just completely bloody mental.
He's bonkers.
He's bonkers, mate.
Bonkers.
He's completely lost your fucking plot. I think it would have been cool if we changed it just a picture of the Dark Doctor.
You should have photoshopped a beard on him.
You have Photoshop! You had it!
Guys, I'm sorry.
Also, I had a bit of time, just take a photo of me, you muppet.
No, Photoshop the beard on.
It's got to be the exact same picture.
Alright, Josh Whedon. Josh Whedon.
Josh Whedon.
Josh.
I'm having, I can't speak.
No, I can't go into this on camera. Sorry. I was going to go off on a tangent. I was like, no. I
can't
can't get
do it.
demonetised.
Oh no.
Version anyway. But you're me.
No shit, we look the same.
Things would be very different in your universe. How do
I was playing quite camp as well. No.
You do, but I like it though. It
Alright.
works.
Got to be a good
Alright.
camp film.
Alright.
It is very like 80s who, where there's always the very, very camp Time Lord villain.
Should have gone all pink. Happiness Patrol style.
Nah.
I know I like the Happiness Patrol, but that doesn't matter.
Did you ever watch the extended version they did?
I can't remember.
Okay, that was sort of last year. It's quite interesting.
I could close. Like my other self said. Dimensional.
Yeah, so originally in the original draft of the script, it was Katie and Oliver were left with the Dark Doctor. And we had a Spider-Man 3 joke that just didn't survive.
Yeah.
Isn't there an emo boy joke later on?
Probably. I think we tried to get something in. I think this is your Sonic, George. 'cause
It
it's
is,
a bit
'cause-
darker.
It is because it's painted.
Yeah, it's got that
I
sort of
custom
wash.
painted it even because I hated the way it looked. I still do. It's still a piece of shit.
Is that the first version or the second version they did?
I've no idea.
Okay.
What was the second version?
They did one where it was like the first one was like clear, the crystal thing, and then they did like a sort of I can't remember what you call it now.
Cloudy.
Yeah, like a cloudy effect.
I think it is the cloudy one.
Okay, yeah, so it's the second one. I ended up getting both because I preferred the look of the cloudy one.
Either.
I got it just so I can add it to my collection. It doesn't work anymore. I don't know if the batteries are dead or it's just broken, but
Yeah, I don't think the batteries work in mine.
I don't care really.
My main concern is the device Kravix has taken from me. Everything else is immaterial. We'll get your device back.
At least you got like a consistent colour scheme, black and blue, Sonic costume.
It's a great.
Should have gone for a black and blue TARDIS.
What have we done? And
Black and blue companions.
It's the Frimbleframs from Nelia.
Yeah, that's too far. They could be they are literally black and blue, or they just beast them.
God.
Jeez.
we see him kill people in the first
It's true.
in this, so just it's not really that far too short.
He probably beats up his companions.
God. Why is this?
Oh, this is cool.
Oh, I forgot about this. I could not get this flipping sequence to work.
This is such
I'm
a weird thing
so
to film.
disappointed with this sequence.
Why?
Oh, I just couldn't do all of the crazy shit I
Throw
wanted
shit
to
in.
do.
Peter Cushing.
Oh, that's from the original shoot. Yeah, I just wanted to do some crazy shit and it just didn't really work. And I just couldn't.
I think
Yeah.
it's again the limitations of what we have.
Yeah, and it was also like we spent so much time planning the other sequences that it was like we need to shoot this and I'm trying to get what I need and I don't
Oh,
think
my
I
daughter
got
was slightly
what I
racist.
wanted.
He just said he's called JJ primitive.
Wow.
That's Pete's writing for you.
He's anti-human, aren't we all?
He's anti-primitive.
Planet of the Apes, baby.
Didn't, also, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't when the original like early parts of like talking about what the Dark Doctor's TARDIS was going to be, it was going to be like the classic one. If I remember correctly.
I can't remember, to be honest. I
remember having that chat with you about using the classic console at some point.
was this the one where you were going to build a console?
Potentially, yeah.
Was that maybe in 2020 you were going to build a console? But we're going to have like a
Yeah, no, I think
backdrop against
I
green
built
screen.
it, but I think circumstances and just stuff.
Yeah.
Again, it just couldn't be done.
Mm.
Can't remember what I did with that thing. I think
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, we were gonna. I don't think we'd sussed exactly how we were gonna do like the backdrop. I think we were either gonna have something flat or like a green screen and then add in like the classic series style walls. I'm surprised I didn't go for a more different TARDIS, but maybe I thought this would look a bit more
you have the power to help us find
consistent with the main one, so it
It just-
seemed more like
yeah.
a divergent timeline than.
yeah. It just because I think
don't know.
because JJ goes around and goes, no.
No.
I don't think it quite. I remember trying to do some effects on this to make it look more different, and it's not really showing up. So that was a waste of time. Well
If JJ
done,
had
Puff Pig.
Photoshop, he could have made it a bit more grungy.
Silly me.
Exactly.
What have you started? JJ?
Something I don't think I'll hear the end of.
Take a drink every time we mention JJ and Photoshop.
Because I tried to make it more reddish, and it just. Yeah, I don't know. Oh well. I tried, guys.
I think if you had just, I think you should have had just some blood splatter on the wall.
Could have done that with Photoshop.
What's that dead body over there? Why is it black and blue? It's fine.
Should have just made the TARDIS black and blue.
Yeah.
Oliver goes, where the bloody hell's the wall? God.
The Doctor, how are you just a floating head and hands?
It's part of my cloaking mechanism. No one can see where I am in my TARDIS.
Yeah.
Missed opportunity, guys, quite frankly.
Guys, commentaries fucking devolve very quickly.
Yeah, so I think this is one of the bits. I can't remember if I mentioned this earlier in part 2 and part 1, where a few things sort of got lost in the rewrites and had to be tweaked in editing just to try and get it together properly. I think the Dark Doctor explains his backstory like a couple of times or something, and I was trying to just make it work. Yeah, it's a little bit clunky in places. There we go. This was a bit we shot in 2020.
Yeah. With you and
So,
Kravix.
you can watch that on the FBC Extra YouTube channel.
Why are you taking me as a
Compare and contrast. This was me trying to like bounce the light onto George.
Yeah, you have
And,
this like board thing.
Yeah,
It bounces light off
but
it.
Very
George
weird.
struggled with it quite a bit.
Because I couldn't bloody see.
Blinding him.
If only
Like-
he'd learned the lines, it would have been
Yeah,
alright.
but that goes against everything we stand for FBC, learning the bloody lines beforehand.
We don't do that.
See, if we got Charlie Cox in as the Doctor, we'd have been alright.
Mate.
He would have been a blind doctor.
A murderer. A tyrannical overlord who thinks he has the right to rule over the entire universe.
Because he does.
I was there in first
Turned.
hand. Was it always like this?
Oh, JJ. No, JJ. Pete.
Yeah.
Was this, yeah, Sergeant. If I remember correctly, I think saying stuff about the Dark Doctor, was that before or after you told me about the Timeless Child, about the Timeless Child revealed from Chibnall?
And it's broken all
Oh God. Well, we would have written it after that episode,
Post Chibnall.
but it would have been developing the storyline before then,
now you understand.
Yeah.
because I was working on the ideas for this when I went away. And the episode that went out while I was away was The Fugitive of the Judoon.
Yeah.
And I had to watch that on BBC America.
I remember as well when the Timeless Child was revealed, you messaged me saying our universes are separate from the main one.
Oh, it just got so bloody complicated.
Yeah, I think that's why, because it's just like, it's
Well, because like when we did,
I saw you reading the other
what would it have been? Series 4, I guess? Series 4 or 5 of my series. It all got very complicated because they were adding in extra doctors and undoing time wars, and I was just like, oh. And like as soon as you get into like the Time Lords are dead and then they're brought back and then they're dead again, because that was it. Because we have the Time Lords in Enmity and Exodus, and then they get killed off in Series 12, and it's like, right, okay, fine, whatever. They're still alive in this one. We can't be bothered to make it work.
yeah, because obviously,
We've written it that they're still around. So
like especially because we've got the
that's
Morbius War as well.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of a big thing for my Doctor.
that. I mean, at this point, there's an argument to be made that your Doctor's like the 9th Doctor or something in this divergent timeline.
See their faces.
Like, just to make life simpler.
Yeah, I was
I
McGann.
don't know.
Especially,
Paul McGann trips over after the events of the TV movie and turns into you. And everyone goes, oh no, Paul.
what a downgrading looks.
Now we got George. Oh.
God help us.
How do I know?
God, wouldn't it be funny if we got like Paul McGann in one of these fan films? Or
There's
like
a-
one of the Doctors.
It's only
Just-
us.
I think
That'd
just
be
the
so funny.
I think just a cameo going, what the? Just, or even just look, just even him going, what the fuck? Get Colin Baker to swear at us.
I feel like Colin Baker would be the most up for doing a Doctor Who fan film.
I feel like fully we could just say, yeah, this, you need to give us some shit. Just give the Doctor a load of shit. And you can walk off and done. That's actually done.
Could get him with his like suit from the Tales of the TARDIS, with the cat badge and stuff. Yeah.
And I'll make sure that my universe is free from metal.
There we go, Evermore.
Hey.
Yeah, he said
The
it.
payoff.
Only took 3 bloody episodes.
Rate that
That's
title.
why it's called that. No way.
Let us know what you think of that title drop.
His TARDIS.
Hello.
Like you're confused and
Oh, so-
Dog was like straight to the point. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go kill this man.
Oh, this is the bit that took forever to sort out.
It's that shot.
Yes, that one.
That one shot.
yeah.
Because we tried to do all of this stuff. There's like alternate versions and stuff. We tried to make it work and it just did not work. It was not remotely convincing.
What is it? Quick question.
And like the only way I could sort of try and make it convincing that there were 2 Georges at the same time was to have like the dialogue overlap.
It's just a lot. Oh. Oh.
That's not Venusian Akita. That's just straight strangulation.
Yeah, we got a few angles of that, I remember.
Doctor, no. You failed, Kravix.
I don't care saying Doctor No. He's like, I just
Just push him over, mate.
I can't believe how close you came.
don't
The
you,
budget, JJ, the budget.
don't you rugby tackle me.
Oh.
Oh,
Well.
sorry, Doctor. Are you still there? How to give your pitiful friend credit. He led
Sorry, JJ, you're just a bit of a friend.
That's alright, mate. I'm used to it at this point.
Just kidding.
I'm not even looking in the right direction. Why am I looking at the side? Why am I looking really far away?
Like that.
Where am I looking?
Things like, in reality, Oliver's just
What
got
am I doing?
Oliver's just got ADHD and he just can't stay focused on what's going on. He's just like, ooh, a
Oh,
bird.
I love that tree over there. Bloody hell.
Ooh, a bird.
Oh!
the war ravaged the entire universe. And then at the end of it all, I discovered the truth about myself. I knew I could take control. I knew I could make the universe mine to command.
I thought it was going to say make the universe great again. For
Whoa!
Oh, Pete, if that was in there in this day and
Don't
age.
worry, there's no relevance to anything in real life in
It's
that.
okay, everybody.
Oh, here we go.
I've
Sonic
got my
time.
sonic screwdriver. Yay!
Imagine we forgot that.
Oh.
But imagine if we ever did that on a shoot, we forgot Sonic Screwdriver that JJ needed.
God forbid. That would be.
Otherwise, you stand very awkwardly.
I never hit the end of that one. Bloody hell.
Imagine if
I just have
someone
to
had,
cross my arms and look.
I mean, if someone had said to JJ beforehand, JJ, have we got all the props we need? You're not missing anything, are you?
I do
JJ?
like how
And he
JJ.
said, yes. It's
I like how-
fine.
Listen to you, little shit.
I do like it. Just like this.
At least I got to do something there.
Yeah, I like
You
how
got
it's just
to
like
laugh.
a little bit. Oh, we use intense physical martial arts. JJ, now catch these hands.
What's that?
That's a good
Whoa,
shot.
that is cool.
Is that the one we use for thingy? The one we do in college?
Oh, Arcadian,
That's
yeah.
it.
I was thinking thingy.
Thingy.
What's thingy?
Thingyverse.
Oh, yeah, so there's a version of the script. So I guess this must be the 2020 version, doesn't have the Cult of Time show up. They just leave the Dark Doctor in the Dark Universe. Which is an Easter egg to everyone's favourite film franchise, by the way. So...
Throwback.
So this was all part of a rewrite. I mean, I always thought it was a slightly underwhelming ending. And it's quite nice having it all sort of... It keeps going that bit longer. I don't know, maybe it's too long for people. Maybe it's like...
I don't know, I think we need to see a
much.
People who
bit
think
of
it's
action.
too. Well, I think people who think it's too long are wrong.
Indeed.
Also, it sets up Eternal in hindsight, so...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you could literally
Yeah.
watch this and then go straight into Eternal, and not be none the wiser.
I think maybe in the original draft the plan had been to bring the Dark Doctor back at some point. And then with this ending we ended up making it slightly more like he actually died. But then of course we brought him back anyway, so... Lol.
I think I remember I told you, do not kill the Dark Doctor off because I knew it'd be good to bring him back. Anyway, Doctor's done.
I like the outtake we did where I literally like jump on you and we
Yeah,
and
which
we,
you
but you're like what and I'm like "Ah!" Get in.
Dimension isn't going to be even with a fast return switch.
Doctor!
Oh, here we go. We give you a sort of classic series-esque Cult of Time shit.
You redecorated.
You know, you can clearly see the console in the background. That's clearly the TARDIS.
Hand up. Right, destroy me. I don't think.
Well, they're meant to have like TARDISes.
Wherever you
Or like pseudo-TARDISes.
time ship is locked onto your TARDIS by an Omega tracking beacon. Am I right? It's almost like I knew it. No!
This is cool.
Goodbye.
See, I don't think it quite makes sense. But, you know, I tried. I think we sort of lost the line or something, and yeah, it could do with a bit of polishing, but it's fine.
I like the ambiguous. Like you think he's dead, it's like no.
Fast return switch.
Got very long arms.
You're a very long boy.
That's true.
This is it. Home should be right through there.
And you're still getting cast in Fantastic Four.
Honestly, I'm like that's my dream role at this rate.
You could have been a very long Johnny Storm.
Exactly.
You were long. Goodbye, Oliver.
Tell me, please. I'm your friend.
And this is the point where we were like, oh yeah, let's do one more and call it a day. Okay, let's set up the regeneration here. It's gonna happen at some point. Come on, guys.
So distorted. I can feel something coming for me.
What's coming for you?
I don't know yet.
Is it a monster?
It always
Is it a monster?
Oh, that's a great song. If I could get the license to use that in this, I would.
Yeah, still ways to do it.
It would really improve the silver devastation.
Seriously, I think I need a rest after all that. Am I ever see you again?
Walls of reality seem weaker than ever before. I'm sure.
Yeah, there we go. Bit more teasing Eternal. I guess in theory you could have adventures between this and Eternal where you shave off your beard.
That's the adventure.
That's the adventure. I'm just trying to find a barber, for God's sake.
Someone cut my beard, please.
Yeah, and someone said, points out, couldn't you just buy a razor? No, and I trust myself. Why? I could end up regenerating. Yeah, that's happened to McGann. He cut himself shaving and it's bled and then just started regenerating. He's like, yeah.
Oh, God.
The Doctor's now allowed to do his own grooming.
Oh, they're reunited.
It's a nice scene.
Best friends.
Friends.
Now kiss.
Oh, hello.
These two random people in the background.
What's that giant portal?
What are you doing over there? Oh, there's some portal, is there? Oh, alright. Okay.
This is the third one I've seen this day.
Universe. Several, in fact. And another version of you.
God, I really had to angle that shot so that we wouldn't see the portal in the background.
Where's the light casting though, Pete?
Look, we tried to do that in the flipping night shoot we
Yeah, we
ended up
did,
doing,
actually, yeah.
and it just wasn't worth it. It was not worth it.
We need more people on this
Look,
set.
if Disney Plus want to give us some money to get a proper light source,
Cool,
I mean,
we're here
Disney
for
could
it.
also give us money to just do Doctor Who. And the BBC.
we want to do giant dog Sutek, damn it.
I would want to do just a classic Sutek because it looks better than the CG shit they did.
I just want K9. I like K9.
I mean, we've got K9 over there. if you want to cuddle.
K9! My guy.
Oh, we almost had K9 in one of these.
Do you
we did.
remember when or?
Oh, I can't
or-
remember the exact details now because I got the K9.
Hang on,
we
once there is. I fucking love that shot.
Yeah, it's cool.
That is, I think I posted that on my Instagram.
That was
for
such
a
a
bit.
complicated shot to get. I feel like this is the last day of filming, right?
Yeah,
I think
must
so,
be.
yeah.
Oh, that's a nice ending.
There we go.
It ended well,
It
guys.
Ended well.
The end of
That's
It was
some
a
Doctor
pain,
shitty
it
writing
was a
in
pain in the
there,
ass
but-
to do, but you know what? We liked it.
Very.
Why is there no credit for the other Doctor? Why is it just the Doctor? Because there's two versions of the character.
Because they're both the Doctor and they're both you.
Yeah, but they're both. Well, you could have just. I think it would have been funny to put in the credits saying "Emo Doctor."
Did we have a name for the Dark Doctor at that point? Probably.
He was still the Doctor.
He's always Dark Doctor. I think eventually he will.
The Dork Doctor.
the Dork Doctor.
Thank you. Cheers. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm not gratifying that with a handshake. You can go fuck yourself.
Oh, this is still 2021.
Next time trailer for something we hadn't shot yet.
We would start shooting about 2
Couple
months
months
after
after.
we shot after this came out, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow.
Final thoughts of the Journey to the Multiverse.
Pete, do you want to go first?
I feel like we kind of lost track of the behind the scenes facts there.
I feel like we kind of ran out of things to talk about in terms of what was going on in the
we
film.
we
at the
just
time.
distracted ourselves with talking Photoshop and stuff.
No.
It's weird because I remember we had a chat, you know, with COVID and everything. What were we going to do? Were we going to keep going? What were we going to do? And I think because we had a script for Journey Through the Multiverse, it was like, it'd be really cool to do this story. And I was really, really enthusiastic about it at the time. And it's kind of funny, 5 years, I guess, after writing it and stuff. I don't know, it's ancient history now, which is quite strange. It's weird that this story that took us so long to sort of bring to the screen, or it felt long at the time anyway, is now like a few years old, and it's sort of, it's not even the most recent one anymore.
No, it's not.
I mean, there's a few things I'd do differently, but also I suppose in hindsight I'm kind of impressed that we did it at all, and we did it to the scale that we did, and it doesn't completely fall apart.
But yeah, I agree with that.
You know, it's... Yeah, I've always liked the idea, and, you know, I still do. I still, you know, cringe a little bit at some of it, and, you know, there is a part of me that would like to do, you know, a George Lucas style special edition, but you know, that's just one of those things. Yeah, I don't know. How do you feel about it, JJ?
I mean, it's got a lot of ambition for sure.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, the thing with this one is just I remember more about the build up to making it than the making it, because, you know, from I guess sort of March 2020 to May 2021 before we started filming, we were planning it for that long and just getting excited. And, well, I mean, we started filming it in what, like September 2020, the original shoot. August,
because by September's when we did the alternate ending for Planet Ghost.
Right, I see.
Maybe I should have loaded the deleted scenes up. Could have looked at those.
Yeah, it does hang together really well. I think like maybe as well as it could have, really.
Yeah.
I think we were still able to do something that's very, very watchable and very like enjoyable for sure.
For context, sorry to interrupt.
No, not at all.
I was just looking up to see when we shot it.
Here we go.
We tried to shoot it. We shot a chunk on Saturday, the 22nd of August, 2020.
Wow.
This was when like lockdown measures had eased. The Evermore reshoot thing was the 5th of September, 2020. Oh, I went to the location for the first time on the 1st of May 2021 that we used for the interdimensional pit stop.
I wonder what we would have used otherwise.
Tuesday the 25th of May 2021 was block 1 of shooting.
Wow.
Got a nice teaser picture of JJ's back.
Because I'm back.
JJ's back.
I wonder if I've got any more. Oh, we did the Kravix costume test on Thursday the 17th of June 2021.
Cool.
Nice.
So that's what I've logged from it.
There we go.
I can probably look at the filming dates. I probably made a note somewhere on the schedule. Yeah, 2021. So that's 4 years ago, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny how much like how long the time between that sort of like pre-production stage and actually filming, how long that felt, but you know, when you look back, it wasn't actually that long at all. It just felt, I mean, it was long.
Well,
but
when you're in a moment, it feels long.
yeah, exactly.
Because you're like, oh, we don't know when we can do this, and you know, it's not like we were really busy in 2020.
No,
having really great social lives.
I just remember costume testing over and over again, and like just because I had nothing to do, and I was like, I just want to read over the script. And
because your costume is the same across the two, isn't it, or is it pretty similar?
What, the two parts?
Between 2020 and 2021.
Yeah, I was gonna wear.
Oh, did you change trousers?
I changed trousers. Yeah. I was gonna have beige trousers because I wasn't gonna play Kravix, but when it was decided I was going to, it's easier just to wear black trousers, or else you'll have a Clarice with red trousers problem,
God, not again.
like in Exodus. So
Not again.
we changed that.
Yeah,
For the best.
Yeah.
I mean, what a Christmas special that was.
Yeah.
Really gets you in the festive spirit.
You know.
Death, destruction. It's Christmas, mate.
Double George.
I mean, God help you all. One thing I remember is for this, is I genuinely thought this would be the last thing we'd ever do together. I did not expect, mainly just because, you know, the way things were at the time. I also didn't think we'd actually get to do it at all, because like whenever we seemed to get chance to get back, obviously real life happened and get in the way, and things had to get pushed back, changed, and that stuff. Like, I don't know, I remember we did the filming for the alternate ending of Planet Ghost. That's it. And then which is a very weird time. I remember you talked to me about stuff. About things about this, and then talk about all the things you'd do, costume and stuff. And I was like, no, I remember doing stuff. But back in my head, I kept thinking, I don't know if we're going to ever get to do this. And by the time we can, will we still want to do this? Obviously, we all did. Obviously, that's why we just sat and watched it. But I did also think, just because of the way things were, I thought this might be the last thing we ever get to do together, like to this scale. Obviously, short films and stuff are pretty simple, but this is quite a long shoot. Doctor Who's always been quite a long shoot for us. It's been like multiple days. Obviously, you're trying to work out other people because you're trying to get others involved. But yeah, I very much enjoyed because it was nice getting back to doing all this. It was very pleasant. It was very fun, especially after everything that we had been through the previous year. It's just nice to get back into it. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, you do make a good point of that whole like kind of, are we actually going to make this? And yeah, I do actually now kind of remember that feeling of, you know, maybe this will be the last one. And I feel like it kind of ends in a way that it could be, even if we've got that setup of like, yeah, we'll probably meet again, but
it was left ambiguous.
Yeah.
If things in real life happened where we couldn't continue doing it, it was Oliver and the Doctor concluded in a way where yes, there is more to explore, but it still works. I think that's what I do. That's one thing I do like about the ending of this.
Yeah, I think Eternal was a bit of a miracle, actually. Even more so than I think about it. I'm like, oh yeah, God.
I think Eternal's a miracle because of how many people we got back.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I'm like, we thought this was like big scale, but then we decided to go even bigger, and we somehow made it all work.
We got most people.
Sorry to interrupt. I just suddenly thought. I remember when we were shooting with Owen, because that was towards the end of production. We were discussing Eternal.
Were we?
And like, how big could we go with it?
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you maybe we've already mentioned this in the video. I don't know. I can't remember.
Say it again.
But we were going to do some weird thing of like Oliver jumping through different events from like Unit Files and Doctor Who. I remember, like an Endgame style.
Yeah,
thing.
I do. I vaguely remember. I vaguely remember.
Huzzah.
Because, Christ, I mean, this might have been good for the Eternal commentary, but yeah, I remember when Casey was still involved with this episode, there was a sort of ending in which Oliver would take in the Dark Doctor's TARDIS for Unit, but I think I came up with an idea of maybe he just goes and basically hijacks it and goes on an adventure, but kind of messes things up, and then that's how Eternal kind of kicks off.
Wow.
But then also, when I think that got binned, there was an idea in Eternal that yeah, Oliver would essentially he would get Foster back by like stealing him from just before he gets killed, almost like No Way Home. And he'd be like, right, you're mine now.
I'm not sure what I'm doing here. It has to do with Oliver Turner, I think.
Yeah. But we didn't go with that. Probably for the best, because that sounds really shit.
Yeah, I mean, going back to what I said, just about the scale. I mean, I think we did quite good stuff because we got new people involved, got people back in various ways, if it's voice or physical. And yeah, we really did ramp up when we did Eternal. We got basically near enough everyone who had appeared in, like, since with my Doctor in some way, shape, or form back. I don't think there's only one person that we didn't, wasn't there? There was.
You didn't get Jodie back.
Jodie, yeah. So, is it time to end?
Yeah, final thoughts, guys.
Do you want to start, George?
Yeah, I'll start this one. Yeah, it's a really enjoyable story again because it was the one that kind of got us back into the swing of actually doing this scale of stuff again, which is I really enjoyed doing. Obviously, it's a lot of work, a lot of effort. It's a massive team effort. It all wouldn't work obviously without you guys. But it was a very nice feeling when we watched it because it'd been so long since we'd done anything like this. I've thoroughly fucking enjoyed it.
It's just cool that it exists, you know, for that sort of whole period of being like, I don't know if it's going to happen, and like, I don't know what it's going to look like, but this is what it looks like, and it's cool, and it's got really cool things, like, you know, the whole COVID thing led to, you know, Owen being in it, it led to Michael being in it, which wouldn't have happened otherwise, so you got some really cool new things. I don't think you can tell, like, really, any sort of production issues or anything, because, yeah, it hangs together well.
It's appropriate for a story about Jenny into the multiverse that we keep talking about what it could have done.
Yeah.
All the different alternate realities.
Exactly.
I mean, that just occurred to me.
I think we should do that
funny.
script read one day of
we discussed that
original
last time,
version.
I mean, yeah, I think because I think the other stories that were lost to time.
Yeah. Audio adventure.
Yeah. Oh God! Don't mention bloody audio ventures.
Yeah.
I crap at them. I'm sorry.
Anyway, thank you all very much for watching and listening to us go completely off topic.
Gotta love it. That's what we're here for.
We are consistently inconsistent.
Right. That all?
Time to end. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye. Leave. Bye bye bye.
Gotta love it.
There we go. We can do that for the inevitable reunion special. It's just you doing a little dance.
Oh, dearie me.
The cult of Morbius are attacking you.
Specifically,
just sort of ripping bits off them.
You might want to stop recording, Pete.
No, this
I was
goes
kind
in.
of hoping there'd be some
This
filth.
goes in.
You guys just keep going, and I never know when to stop because sometimes there's some really.
This is
good-
me and JJ talking.
Some juicy content. Moist.
Kravix.
Oh, JJ, what's your review of Captain America?
Shit.
There we go.
I've not seen it.
So shit.
I'm gonna watch it when it releases on Disney Plus.
Don't do it. Boring.
Waste of Harrison
Bye.
Ford.